Hey everybody, this is part 2 of how to ruin your Ark the Lad 2 experience and ruin the Ark Arena. So the first thing you really need to do after picking a monster is create a duplicate set of data. So what I've done is taken some before the end of the game. I was at Shu's apartment. That will be player 1. And then I waited a minute after that, saved it again so that I could tell the difference. That way, you know, that 1 minute you're like, okay, this is this file, this is that file. It's just for neatness sake. You can do it almost any time in any point of the game. So I've emptied out their entire inventory so that we can show you how this process works. So we're going to switch over to player 2. And this person has one of each power-up item. So what we're going to do is go to the item trade, and then we are going to give player 1 all of these items. Oh, this is Lisa's room. And we will walk over here to actually Elk's room. And we'll give everything that we can over to player 1. So now that we've given everything over to player 1, what we need to do is save player 1 and load player 2. So what this does is it duplicates every item. So instead of having 7 items now, the next time that we trade we'll have 14, and then the time after that we'll have 28, and then we'll have 56, and it'll just keep ballooning until your inventory is full. It's the one thing I probably don't like about this game is how limited your inventory space is. As if you haven't seen, I have multiple save files where my inventory is just full of good items. So now that we've saved and loaded, at this point it doesn't matter who you give the items to. I'm just going to be player 1 again and hand them back to player 2. Go back to the trading bazaar. And then we're going to trade all the items back to player 2. Again, we want to load player 1 and save player 2. So we've just now doubled the items that player 2 has, but overall we've gotten 3 times because we're getting the ones back from player 1. And we will repeat this process until our inventory is full. You don't necessarily have to do it for all items, but you can just do it pretty much for magic and attack and hit points and MP. Agility and defense necessarily won't play a huge part because if they have so many hit points, they'll just plow through anything with little regard because they're not going to hit anywhere near enough. And once you get all the items, you can pretty much hand over, 50 items at a time. And then once you hand over those 50 items, you just keep doing it. You can make a ridiculously strong monster. There are actually items in this game, I believe, that level up a monster as well. I think it levels up anybody, but you don't want to do that. Again, you want to keep the monsters level low. So that when you go into the arena, you don't have to do this 30 or 40 times. Because we're going to do this same process when we use Super Monster. We're going to trade it also back and forth in the same manner. So we will load player 2. And then we will save player 1. And you see we now have all these items. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.